250 pesos for a smoothie is a lot for food. However, that's not the right way to analyze the cost in this situation. I don't get enough fiber in my diet. That has a cascading effect because of my stomach problems. So when I can get enough fiber in my diet, the benefits are disproportionately large. They are amplified. It strengthens my digestive system. It makes it easier for me to eat and get nutrition. I have less pain. So 250 pesos is buying food, and it is buying a medical therapy for my digestive system. If I have a stomachache, for example, I want to get rid of the stomachache. The large amounts of fiber in the smoothie are a medical therapy for the stomachache. This is an antacid and an anti-gas. Part of the cost of the smoothie is exactly the same as evaluating the cost of this. Okay, so that's what I mean by medical therapy. So it's a food and a medical therapy. But there's also the preventative benefit. Therapy for a condition I'm experiencing at the moment, or reducing the likelihood I will have problems later. Okay, that's 3 things. The next thing, there's 2 ways to analyze it. One way, if we stick with the context of medicine, because I'm disabled, I don't cook. That's my potential cooking setup. I don't have a microwave. I got a coffee maker and a gas stove. I have literally not used the gas stove one time, not once. And that's only because of my disabilities. So, like a person who has trouble may need a wheelchair. The wheelchair, that's a device that compensates for the disability. So it's still a medical cost. So part of the cost is a result of my symptoms. Not preventing the symptoms, not treating a symptom, results from the symptoms, right? We're up to 4 things now. That's food, treatment of an existing medical ailment, prevention of a medical ailment, and compensating for a medical condition. Now, another way of thinking of the 4th thing is taxes, which I know I've talked about in other contexts. I like the idea of taxes as an analogy, especially when thinking about money. So I've talked about foreigner tax and ignorance tax and things like that. There's a health tax or sickness tax. The cost of food for me, because of my illnesses, is higher. We can model that as a tax. So part of the cost, we could either describe it as compensating for a medical problem, or we could describe it as an illness tax. The costs are not just food. They're at least those things that I described. I can't remember if I had another category of cost in mind. I can't remember. Oh, because I'm in pain and I need to eat. It's not expensive. This medicine, this is half a pill. Here, this one. Can you see it? There, that one. That's one. That costs 20 pesos. And every day I take 1.5. That right there is 30 pesos. Here, I don't have the energy or my brain's not moving, not thinking quickly enough to be able to do this right now. But everything else up here, even though it looks like it's only food, it's not. Here are these 2 things. I don't know if this product is in the Netherlands, but it's a dietary supplement. It's not marketed as food, right? People take it. People drink it because the normal way of getting nutrition isn't working for them. Okay, so that's what this is. This is in the same category, but with fiber, has more fiber, and it is less expensive. I found this a couple of months ago, and switched to it. So it costs less money and I get more fiber. Powerade. For most people, Powerade is a competitor to Gatorade. Not me. I consume Powerade, not Gatorade. And it's not because of brand loyalty. It's because Powerade and not Gatorade has B vitamins in it. So just like the orange pill there is B vitamins, I consume a lot of B vitamins because the pink pill here reduces vitamin B12. And there's lots of research that vitamin that B2 and B3 and B6, I think, can have a beneficial effect for the symptoms of depression and the symptoms of anxiety. So I need vitamin B. I need many of the B vitamins, one way or another. And it's hard to get enough. So this isn't just something to drink. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's nutrition. That's what I'm trying to say. The cost of this is not merely food, not merely nutrition. The cost of this is medical therapy. Similarly, this, as you know, I used to drink Monster all the time. But this is relatively new, like new within the last few years. And it is made by the same company as Monster. And this, as I've talked about before, I drink that for the medical therapy part, which is caffeine and B vitamins. It's both. There's another energy drink here in Mexico. It's a Mexican brand. Everybody calls it Vive 100, as in live 100%. And it's less expensive. That's what I used to buy. But they changed it. B vitamins are a pretty expensive ingredient in a drink. And they removed the B vitamins. So I had to find something new. That's why I ended up on Monster. And now this. So like the smoothie. Analyzing this as a food cost is incorrect because I would not buy or eat drink any of those things but for my illnesses. Oh. Okay, I'm done. Bye.